Pittsburgh, but I'm happy to say I'm here in Cranberry and I'm sitting next to longtime friend, my co-host, the Commodore. Happy New Year, my friend. Right off the bat, new year, new lines.
Oh, a big hit from DeSimone there, man. Polishes his guy off, and now it's going to be the Penguins. Just missing the puck.
Carousel slides this one over to Veneziano. He passes up a shot, gets it to DeSimone on the half boards. Dewitt joins in the battle. Puck comes back to the point. Veneziano does a good job of keeping it in. Edwards now all the way back. Not going to be an icing. He got there fast enough. He makes this man miss. Indiana going for a change. Don't know a lot about Indiana Elite. This is the Reeling's first experience with Indiana. Oh, okay, is it? Ever, I'm saying. Oh. Oh, that was disrespectful. Of course it was. Turnover in the defensive zone. We got Davis in net. He's challenged right away with a big pad save. Pearsall plays it off the boards, but not out. Looks like Houghton, Sargo, and Dunn going to be reunited. Okay, well, it's a new year. I'm gonna try to fix that. The whole broadcast. Changed this already. But I didn't. 16 wins versus who we're playing? Sargo circling back, bringing it up to Dunn. He gains the zone. This line had done a lot of damage, I thought, at the beginning of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You know I would, but yes.
Played it back to Edwards at the point. Long shot blocked down, but Sargo keeps it in the zone. Slides it up to Dunn, just off his skates. He's going to circle back, backhands one, almost through traffic. This one flopped back to Dunn at center ice. He gloves it down at the red line, gets it in deep. A lot of the Pens go for a change. Olick and Reeling on now with Gallant. Intercepted by Edwards, gets it up to Gallant. Gallant throws it into the zone. Edwards slashing, gets it through to Olick. Olick tries it through the crease. The goalie stopped playing, and a defenseman came up with a save.
A save by the defenseman there.
Edwards with a long shot from the point, and that's going to be stopped.
Let's go back in time, Ben. That play made possible. Riley Edwards knocks the puck down. That pass came to him on high, knocked it down, kept possession, curled to the inside. Got the puck over to Olick.
Sounds a bit rough. Lots of background. You can barely hear us. tough to go. Tough start here. We're going to fix the audio, hopefully. Reeling, circling, top of the circle. Top, still with it. Backhand shot. Rebound and in. Go on. Got the rebound and in.
That's going to be Gallant. It's going to be Gallant. First penalty.
Put that on your bingo board. Really backhanded it on net. You're asking me to zoom in, is what you're asking. I don't think we should do the sampling of beverages and let the audience in on it until we can confirm that we do have good audio, clear audio. If Allison Metz wants to continue to keep us updated, I'm working to see if there's any form of improvements. As Dewitt beats a man with a shot from a short angle, rebound. He's out there with Imler and Pearsall.
Playing strong. Checking it.
Pearsall hard to the net. His pass through the crease to Imler just out of reach. Got away with a hook. A beautiful hook. A well-executed hook. Sargo off the bench, fresh off the bench. Oh, and the Indiana Elite collides at center ice, allows Imler to come up. That was a big boy hit. Blocking that shot down with his skates. Metz now backhands this one up the boards to Sargo. Houghton makes a man miss, slides it over to Dunn. He's on a one-on-one. Dunn's going wide, back to his forehand. Good poke check there by the defense. Well, the Commodore is not talking right now. That might be why we can't hear him. Now, that one that you just put in your left ear, you gotta make sure you twist that in. That one, do you feel the twist? You feel the connection? All right, let's do a test. 1:54 p.m. in the afternoon. That's Eastern time for Allison Metz.
Allison is the Central Time. She's 12:50.
That's right.
Yeah, Central Time.
So least important time zone. I feel like in the U.S. I always feel it. Long shot from Maury to the point, blocked down with the body. Metz now bottom of the circle, rims it around for Houghton. Dunn now swooping in. Puck slid ahead to Dunn, to Sargo. His shot, big save by Indiana. Metz keeps the puck in the zone. Up to Sargo. Just out of the reach of Dunn, and now the big rig's in a circle back to the red line to grab it. Not good? Audio does not sound good. All right, next break, we're going to just deconstruct the entire audio and restart. I'm not going to take the blame for what's happening right now. I did a solo broadcast in Nashville. I unplugged one headset, and I thought I did it correctly. Apparently I did. You know who's really suffering? It's the audience at home. And that's what hurts the most. Puck played into the corner. I don't even know if we should announce the game. We'll just do a visual for the moment. DeSimone with a steal, plays it over to Gallant. His pass is just off of his skates. Looks like the Pens are, oh, DeSimone going for a big hit, tripped up on the skates of the defender. Now comes out to Indiana Elite, blocked down in the zone by Gallant, picked up by Oleg. Oleg gets pinned against the boards. And we got a long stretch pass, almost a breakaway opportunity for Indiana. Icing's gonna be waved off. Veneziano hustling back into the zone. Oleg has it now. Backhands it up to DeSimone, backhands it off the boards and out. The Pens go back to collect it as Indiana touches up. Good forecheck, and they come away with a steal. Indiana Indiana now dropping it for themselves. Miscommunication for the Pens, man. All alone below the goal line. Now Oleg swoops in. He comes away with the steal. Oleg up ice with speed, chips it over. Now DeSimone with the steal. Oleg back to DeSimone, just out of his reach. Do it fresh on the ice with Tanguin and Moskwa. Intercepted there by Dewey in the defensive zone. He gets it up to Oleg. It's a breakaway the other way. Tanguin joining. Oleg's pass on net, but saved. Tanguin at the point. Tanguin on the half wall, gets it down to Pearsall. His wraparound pass blocked away by the goalie, picked up by Moskwa. Dewey does a nice job, creates a steal there. Rilling overskates the puck, and now it's going to get all the way out on net for Davis. Davis plays it up quickly to Rilling. Rilling's going to skate it up. Makes a man miss. Now he's coming into the zone. His shot deflected into the corner. He takes a spill. Gets it back up, kicks it, gets it over to Pearsall. Pearsall to Sargo. His shot, what a save. Bouncing rebound to Rilling. Up to the point for Moskwa. Over to Tanguin. Tanguin down the wall to Pearsall. Backhanded to Sargo. And the cycle continues. And Indiana breaks it up and out the other way they go. Moskwa back in good position. Now Tanguin delivers a big hit. Finishing checks, a big formula, ingredient to the formula. Sargo to Pearsall. He jumps over a little bit of traffic. Now Pearsall comes away with a steal on the wraparound chance. He decides better of it. Still with the puck, skating through traffic like no one's there. His shot almost takes Sargo's head off.
So glad it did.
So are the Sargos. Mets now to Pearsall, touching up with Rilling and Sargo. Pass gets knocked down, but Rilling's there, backs it up to Pearsall, rims it off, Rilling skates. Rilling's just gonna pin his guy to the boards now. And that's gonna be an icing. All right, we're gonna use that as an opportunity to deconstruct here what I might have messed up. And I don't really think I did mess anything up. You're sure you feel good in your headset. All right, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. We're back live. Now he slides it over to Mets. We're hoping the audio picks up better because we got a lot to talk about today. The big rig's got it now. Gets it to Sargo who chips it in. He's out there with Houghton and Dunn.
Dunn back behind the net. Physical play. Sargo. That was a forearm shoot. The Indiana Elite.
Face off for Oleg in the offensive zone. He's out there with Inmore and DeSimone. Puck's won back by Indiana Elite. They're quick out the other way. What do you feel it is? What do you hear? You hear us? I should have went to Columbus. Oh, it gets tripped out. Good in the first power play of the second half. It's tough to even know if we should be broadcasting here.
Not a good place. Not a good mental.
No. I think we should. Let's just take this whole thing. Take it down. Take it down first. Something's not right. Himmler looks like, or yeah, it was Himmler. The scary thing was we never. I don't think we ever really figured out how we fixed it the first time. It just started working. We're not live. It's just
depressing.
I'm gonna leave this orange. What's going on? And then we're gonna try to plug it back in.
Sure the settings.
Huh?
Sure the settings.
I don't know what settings. I've never adjusted a setting. I promise you that. It's very upsetting when things don't work the way they're supposed to.
For no reason.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh,
Musclow drawing the penalty. Good. Happy first run. Oh no! Just a pretzel explosion.
pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels, they're making me thirsty.
Wow. Excellent.
That was pretty good, right? As far as pretzels go. Now you're gonna have to move the camera this whole shift. Right in zone. Not always in season, yes. Gunner just scored.
Huh?
3-3, Gunner just scored.
What? When did that go?
He's a good uncle.
pretzels. You're making me nervy. What if that wasn't up so much?
I mean, this is the thing. I haven't never changed any of this. I've never changed any of this.
Assisted by 21, Dominic Eastonbauer. Time of the goal, 5:18 in the first. Killer, Eastonbauer, 5-1-8.
Nice play. Hey, let me see your headset real quick.
Connection in okay because you can hear me okay.
So what?
You can hear me like normal when we're talking. So like,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, we'll go live again after this period.
I'm gonna pass my ranker, Tyler.
It's sucked together.
It's making shit. Your son has a goal. He just made a great play. Listen, only one of us can talk shit on our kid. That's me.
Ready? So we've been unmuted the whole time.
1 minute remaining, first period.
Reeling now with the puck, slides it over to Dewitt, just out of his reach. Dewitt circling now. A little bit of traffic there. Nice battle by Dewey. Keeps it in the zone for Reeling. Reeling slides it through a bit too far. Out of reach of Pearsall. Tangling on the pinch. And Indiana is going to have to just loft one out to the red line. Musklau bats it down. Turnover there. Now Tangling has it. Gets it up to Pearsall. Pearsall skips it through some traffic. He's going to go hard to the net. Shot, save, and a rebound. Just out of the reach of Reeling, who now has it. Now he tries to get it back to Pearsall. Off his nice catch by Pearsall. Tries to get it back to Reeling, but it gets deflected down. A little give and go. Commodore. The Commodore and the Reeling. Trying to inspire a little play from the boys on the ice. Younger brother Pearsall, very critical in the booth today. Rolling of eyes, exasperated head jerks. All right, everybody, let's hear it. It's 2:10 p.m. Eastern.
2:10 p.m. Eastern.
Reeling, 2:10 p.m. Eastern.
This is the Commodore, 1:10 p.m. Central.
You're bothering me with that.
Well, okay, I don't mean to. I would never mean to bother you.
I'm looking at the audio settings. And how are we feeling about things? Excuse me. We're back to normal. Oh my goodness. You talking about rust for the players after a long break? I haven't live streamed since Christmas.
Yeah, well, the Penguins shaking off some of that early rust, outshooting the Indiana Elite Team 14-3, Ben.
Oof.
And the Commodore, unofficial Commodore shot clock.
Doesn't feel that big. Am I wrong?
I was going to say that it does. Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
that's
gosh.
about right.
Wow, we're not even in sync.
Penguins up 2-0. Goals scored by Gallant and Imler. Assists on the day, Reeling, DeSimone, and Rocco Olak on the board with the Apples. Yeah. Did I get that wrong? All right. So
I think it's important to know that we had a sumo orange while on break.
and a Sumo orange, it tastes just like a regular orange.
Did it? No,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed to hear that.
Yeah. I wish the crowd could see what we have going for us right now. It is a
It's a seedless mandarin hybrid, prized for its easy-to-peel, bumpy skin and distinctive top knot, offering a juicy, less mess.
It did have a top knot.
It did, yes. Yeah, it would be important to know that what we're doing today a little bit different. We're pairing our foods with beverage.
Yes. So we started the broadcast with
a Realco tea.
It's a peach flavored tea. I've never had that before.
Wow, the peach isn't what makes it unique. This is iced tea with benefits, antioxidant super blend, excellent source of vitamin C. I think that's the data that would have been important there. But we have many more drinks to get to. We have Twinkies. I've never had a snowball, which we're going to experience together for the first time.
Yeah, neither one of us.
This is groundbreaking.
Penguins win that face-off back into their own zone.
It's going to be Mets retreating, leaving it for the big rig. Backhands it up to Dunn, blaze it off the boards to Houghton. Houghton through center ice. Nice pass over to Sargo, who sauces one back, but just out of reach of Houghton. Houghton dangling.
Oh, goodness.
Just playing with the stick.
On a string.
Is it?
Tommy Houghton.
You go down to Miami for a couple of days, he comes back a new man. Shot deflected by Mets high into the netting and out of play.
Now, Ben, there was talk of you going to Las Vegas over the New Year. Did you end up making the trip westward?
It's with great disappointment to report that I did not.
Okay.
Lack of funds, lack of motivation, perhaps.
Okay, yeah.
If I had a wingman, if my broadcast partner was allowed to go, I think we could have executed.
Would have been something here. Would have been something. Penguins coming to this game ranked 15th in the country, Ben. Indiana Elite ranked 76th. Oh, Penguins.
Oleg through some traffic and a big blocker save by Indiana.
Nice shot there from Oleg.
DeSimone on a nice back check, throws his man into the boards. Indiana leads some stout players.
Yep. You know what I like about Indiana, or about DeSimone, sorry? When he hits with hate. I can just see it every hit. He's purposeful. He's looking to leave a mark, and that's how you want to play this game.
Sure.
You know I'm a big Dom DeSimone fan.
Clearly. DeSimone tips it in. The aforementioned DeSimone. Now I see you're going back to the peach tea. I think it could be time that we go with the organic blackberry lemonade.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that'll be the next one. Maybe we should pair that with a Oreo.
Yep.
A festive Oreo. Puck coming out the other way. Oleg's going to backhand. What a long reach Oleg has.
6'3", 185 pounds, Rocco Oleg. He used
fresh into the zone.
Oh,
forehand. Whoa. Hey now. What's just happened? That, some audio distortion.
Right there.
Where did we lose it?
What is going on? Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
I lost an ear.
Jeez. That hurt my ear. I'm losing my left ear.
Yep. Hello? Test?
Yeah, now we're back. Oh, my.
I just had to jiggle the wires.
That always solves the problem.
The scientific method. All right. Penguins here are going to send out.
Would you like ice in your next drink? I think we're going to need it. It's his room temperature.
Yeah. Pearsall, DeWitt, and Imler. Tanglin and Musklau on the back end. Some nifty stick work there from Indiana.
Puck gets shot into the corner. Tanglin's going to be the first man there. Plays it off the boards, and we're giving a reach just out of it. Giving a chase, I should say. Now he does get there. Plays it high off the glass, but back the other way. Indiana's definitely not backing down here. It's only 2-0. Start of the second. Davis is going to hold this here. Rifles it off Musklow's stick, and it's a turnover of the skates of Ethan Davis.
Oh, wow.
But not in.
Indiana, I thought they would go and just whack away at that puck.
Davis didn't know it was right behind him. What a dangerous play.
Yeah, okay. Penguins lucky to escape that one unscathed. And now we're having this is an organic blackberry lemonade.
That's correct. And we're going to, it has electrolytes and vitamins. We're pairing this with a festive color cream red and green Oreo. That's never been done before.
No, it looks good. And I'll tell you, these are generous pours you have here, Ben. All right, we're going to see Jack Dunn reeling and Anthony Sargo on the ice. We got the big rig on the back end.
Shot, big pad save
Mets.
over to the far boards. Knocked down by the face of Mowry. Using, literally, Sargo tries to chip it out. Good play on the blue line there by Indiana. Now Sargo just sitting on the puck. Puck comes back all the way around. Davis is going to play it. Last time it was a little rifle job off of Musclow's stick. This time it comes over to Dunn. Good stick by Maury. Penn struggling to get it out of the zone. Reeling has it now on the near boards. Plays it gently off the boards to Dunn. Nice little touch pass there from Reeling to Dunn. Now Dunn to Sargo. Back to Dunn.
Oh.
Just missed. Now Dunn. I'm sorry. That's Sargo. Backhands it, rims it around the boards to the big rig. He throws his body in.
Nice work back and forth there. Holy cow. Sargo to Dunn.
Sargo shot. Big pad save. Big rebound. Indiana's got it into the corner.
Reeling in the goalie's face there. Taking away the eyes. I like it.
Reeling's going to backhand one in. We got a guest partner in the broadcast. This is growth right here. If you want to grow, you got to do things you're not comfortable with. Unacceptable in my book. Braden Pearsall will be joining the broadcast at some point. Right now, not going to happen. Wow, I haven't had an Oreo. Around his net, I should say. Gets it to Gallant, who throws it out of the zone for Olick's reach. Olick gets it quickly back. Olick gets it quickly back into the offensive zone.
Possession, and it's going to be Gallant on the puck again first, Ben. Don't worry, I'll do the play-by-play so you can eat your Oreo. And it's going to be Indiana Elite getting the puck up and out of the zone. Trying to.
Olick with a hard backhand pass with some oomph on it, just out of reach of Gallant.
Love Gallant there. He gets the puck in deep and goes for a change. Smart, winning hockey right there.
A second period offensive zone change is a must. Houghton takes a man down. We are playing some great hooks today. Houghton now uses his skates to drive this one high up into the air and out of play, and with 12-16, we'll get a stop. Give me a little feedback on the organic blackberry lemonade. I'm personally not a fan.
No, I think it's delicious. Actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My only complaint is that it's probably a little healthier than I want it to be, but it's
You definitely don't want something to be too good for you. That would
quite tasty.
That'd be unnerving.
Shots on goal, 18-5, Ben. The Penguins continue to pour onto the shot clock here. Here we go, DeWitt.
Deal by DeWitt. Coming in all alone. Oh, he got taken down from behind. He's laying on the ice wondering where's the call. Yeah. Edwards keeps it in nicely at the blue line. But it does come out now. Veneziano's back there. He shoots it right at Coach. Hey, Coach.
Are you kidding me? Coach Boyd.
Are you watching?
Coach Boyd with some quick reflexes.
Notice that.
Yeah, looking good here. All right. Coach Boyd. You see some of his athleticism in practice, but nice to see him on display here in the game as well. Just a lightning quick play to get out of the way of that.
I think he probably made a mental note that it was Veneziano who shot it. Let's keep an eye on his time on ice. So there's just a heads up, one way from the other. Oh, Veneziano going in the other way. Now he takes a man down to the blue line. Puck comes back out to Edwards at center ice. Edwards smartly plays it into the far corner. DeSimone gives chase. Creates a turnover there. Pearsall blows a tire. Causing his little brother to look at his dad saying, what just happened? Say it isn't so.
I didn't see it, unfortunately. It's probably a good thing I didn't see it.
Tanglin now circling back behind his own net. Fake drop pass and causes a man to fall. Long stretch pass. Beautiful pass to Houghton. He dives through one man. Tries to get through a second, but no. Good defense by Indiana.
Tommy,
touch pass out of the zone.
Houghton's got like a cheat code here today with his hands. Some of these moves that he's making.
Was your game high on stick handling? Was that part of your?
It was actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was not big on back checking.
That's devastating to hear, considering how much you preach about it.
Yeah, well, I know where my lack of back checking got me in hockey, so.
I think you always want the next generation of your family to be that much better than yourself.
Nice check there by Musgrove.
Houghton circling in his own zone, gets it to Dunn at the red line. And Tanglin was just a touch off sides. Joined in the booth by the 15U coach.
There he is. Hey, Jerry.
Please join us. We got extra cups as well if you're looking for a refreshment.
A snowball?
Yeah, well, give him something healthier, a Bartlett pear perhaps.
There you go. Is that what he wants, a pear? I don't think he wants a pear.
Nobody wants a Bartlett pear?
No.
It's disappointing to hear. I love a Bartlett pear. Now these are smaller in stature. Shooting into the near corner. Nice play. I like when they use their body before they get to the puck, which he did there. Driving hard to the net is Sargo. Is it just me, or is the camera farther out of reach? I'm getting a tricep workout today. Does it feel that way to you?
No, it looks great.
Okay.
I think the laptop in front of you is
Hindering.
Yeah.
Trying to keep tabs on the 2012s, playing out in Columbus. They won 4-3. Just went final.
Did they really? Who's got the game winner?
Landon Michael with the game-winning power play goal.
Of course. Leading the defenseman on that team.
That
in
he
goals.
is. Done to Sargo. Drop pass to Houghton. 2 men miss. Fires a shot. Big save. Good goaltending today by Indiana, would you say?
I would say. And I would say Tommy Houghton's hands continue to be red hot. Silky.
Okay. The big rig keeps this one in the zone. Gets it to Dunn. His pass. Oh, Sargo with a hit from behind.
And they're going to get him.
Rough.
Okay.
Big boy hit from behind.
Looking at Big Mike Sargo and his response to that. No visible reaction.
No.
Good. All right. The Penguins are going to go on their first penalty kill of the day. They're going to send out the big rig, of course, with Metz, Olek, and Reeling. You know I love Reeling on the penalty kill.
Olek wins the draw back to the big rig. He plays it up to the point. I'm sorry, that's Olek. That's going to give chase. Good stick there by Metz. Really nice stick. Metz broke up that bumper slot pass. Really now circling out, allowing Olek to jump up. Reeling comes away with a steal, and now he's just going to throw it into the far corner. Olek now gives chase. Oh, turnover here behind the net.
Boy, oh boy, couple sloppy plays. I think I can say that, right? Behind their own
sloppy.
net. Yeah.
Sure.
Call it like we see it here.
Davis backhands one up to Mowry. He plays it to the boards, but not out. Short angle shot, rebound. Oh, boy, wow.
Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be, the big rig.
Well, now, I feel like Metz might have pushed Davis down, but the goaltender got pushed down.
The big rig is giving it to the ref right now. He is one happy, unhappy rig.
I think he's clearly saying, why is my goalie sitting on his backside deep in the net?
Correct, yes.
How did that happen?
You love to see these boys sticking up for themselves and their teammates and certainly their goalie. The big rig with the bee in the bonnet. Penguins are going to head into the half up 2-0. Shots on goal 19-6. And we're going to see what the call is here as the ref's going to go speak to Coach Boyd. All right, folks, that's it for the first half. We'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, we're back. Second half of play here. 8:23 to go in the second period. Penguins going to be shorthanded by 2 men. Going to be a 5-on-3 power play. It was the big rig going to the penalty box there in that
There was
melee.
some expletives. I could hear him from here.
I think, is that what it was? Was it a,
What the F are you looking at?
no.
Yes.
No. Okay, well,
Well, I don't know about that. I would have said that.
that's what you were thinking.
That's what we all were
It's
thinking.
going to be Pearsall, Edwards, and Veneziano. Maori, one of the top penalty killers in the box. Boy, big face-off win there for the Penguins. And that puck's going to go the length of the ice.
How do you like that, Braden Pearsall? Big win for Tyler. That's going to kill off a good 20 seconds of this 5-on-3. 50 seconds on the 5-on-3 advantage, and then there'll be an additional 54 seconds of 5-on-4. If we get that far, we'll see. Edwards steps up, nice play. He stays aggressive, allows Pearsall to get there. He pokes it out, the referee's in the way. Pearsall's now going to play it forward and still get it in deep in the zone. Nice play, good change, allows Dunn to come on there. Can't get the defense off though. Second period's going to be hard to get the defense off on the power play.
Yep.
Good, strong play by Edwards though. That rims it all the way around. Veneziano and Edwards just saying, we'll stay out here a little longer. Why not?
If I'm doing a fantasy draft for penalty killers, Dunn and Maori, who's in the box, they would be probably my top couple of penalty killers.
Sure.
So my point would be, you get one of them in the box, it's tough. And here comes Sargo on the ice. Great job by Veneziano and Edwards to kill off the first portion of this power play. Now the Penguins are going to be 5-on-4 shorthanded for another 42 seconds.
Shot blocked down by the skates. Big pad save by Davis.
Nice save there, Davis.
And rimmed it out of the play, out of the zone by Dunn. That allows the Pens to go for a 3-man change. Edwards is going to stay out there. Now he gets out for Tangoin.
Great kill there by Edwards. Veneziano, it's going to be Tango and Metz now on the ice.
Metz lofts one just out of reach of the Indiana elite player, and Dewitt's going to drill one back on net. Is that a shot on net?
It is, if it was going to go in the net. That
Interesting.
counts.
I was told that if it's not in a shot attempt and it gets on net, that doesn't count.
Someone gave you bad info. And
That
here-
was during the
Oh.
USHL.
Boy, oh boy, we have Aiden Maori with 1 second. He was actually up, getting ready to open the door.
Said isn't so.
So the faceoff's going to come into the neutral zone. If I'm the Penguins here, I win it forward. We have to win it center. I have blasted over here, right here, forward.
Dewitt
boom.
likes to win it back, though.
No, I know, just right over.
That's his
right
style.
over. Get Maori out of the box here. I want to see it right here. Oh, he
he
tried
did.
to do it.
He's a smart player.
He is. And he basically does whatever he wants on faceoffs.
That's the level of ease that he approaches a faceoff with. Dewitt now slides one up to Ola. Couldn't connect. Now Gallant's there, shoulders his man in.
Not an overly physical game so far, Ben.
Not at all. A lack of passion.
Yep.
Gallant below the goal line, backhands it to Oleg. I would think my philosophy would be that Indiana would want to mix it up a little bit. The higher skilled team would want to play a more finesse game like this. Is that accurate to you?
I do think so, yeah.
Long shot from the point, Tangoin on net.
Gobbled up by Indiana.
Great goaltending today by both sides.
And by the way, Ben, so here we are approaching a new year, 2026, so a lot of new
We're not
things
approaching,
happening.
we're in it.
That's true. A lot of new things happening. None newer than some major news. You know, Coach Boyd and his wife, his beautiful wife, Marissa, a big fan of the broadcast here. Well, what you may not know is that the Boyd family is expecting their second child, a baby girl. So congrats to Coach Boyd and Marissa.
Unbelievable news. Breaking news.
Breaking, I don't know that it's breaking, but I broke it.
Well, that in itself makes it breaking news. A big addition to the Pens organization. That's a 2026 birth year.
Yep, and they already have one boy, Parker Boyd. So a boy and a girl now.
Unbelievable news. Great news. That's a nice little holiday gift for the family, wouldn't you say?
It's a gift for all of us.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I could have made an off-color joke there, but I won't.
Reeling Howe has the puck. Bringing it in below the goal line, looking for Imler.
Oh!
Finds Imler. Just a great save.
Boy, what a pass by Reeling. Imler looking for number 2.
Imler now to Houghton. Houghton now looking for Reeling. Now he throws one too high, though. for him to grab. It's the big rig circling in. The big rig to Imler. His pass knocked down, and good stick by Imler allows the big rig to keep it in. Gets one over to Reeling. Reeling to Imler to Houghton.
This line will not be stopped here, Ben.
Good puck movement up to Musklau at the point. Gets it over to the big rig.
Smart
Backhands
play.
it down to Reeling. Reeling below the goal line. Reeling stumbles.
That's going to go the length of the ice and the icing.
That would have been a nice replay action right there. That was good puck movement from that shift.
Great puck movement.
You could tell, even at times, I thought maybe all of them were a little bit too passive, not even looking to attack the net, but visibly looking for the open pass.
Yeah, you love to see that. More passing equals more scoring, Ben.
I know your theory. You ever been to an NHL game and you start to hear fans screaming, "Just shoot the puck, shoot"? Yes. Now, is that something you do? Are you a yell at the crowd?
I tend to think that
Nice pass by Pearsall to do it.
I tend to think that the Crosbys of the world know more than me.
No chance. Edwards back in good defensive position, causes that turnover for DeSimone. Comes away with a steal, beautiful backhand up to do it. Pearsall slashing hard. His shot off the pads. Now he's got it below the goal line. Tries to bank it in.
Oh!
It was sitting on the doorstep.
Oh,
A
boy.
creative play by Pearsall. If Braden wasn't looking at his phone, he could have learned something there. Tries to bank it in off the back of the goalie and in, sitting at the goal. And I'd like to talk to Braden about that. Hey, get on air for a moment here. I would really like to get his vantage point as to why he wasn't watching the game. Well, here he is, folks, joining us from the Pens 2011, the highest-ranked team in the Pens organization. Braden Pearsall, thanks for joining the broadcast. Want to start here. Your brother just lost the face-off. What advice would you have given your brother on that face-off draw?
Get lower and just win it.
Oh, you got to like that back check from your big bro, though. Now he drives his man into the boards. Now, do you play with a game of physicality like Tyler does?
Not as much.
Okay, so Tyler, the big man on campus, and do it with a blast of a shot. Help me out here, Commodore. Who was the assist? Was that from Tyler? I'm not sure. That definitely came off a Do-It stick, and it was a rifle of a shot. Braden, most of your goals I notice are lower on the ice. Do you ever top shelf one like Jacob Do-It does right there?
Not often.
Not many can do it as well as that. Do it with a blast. Would think it was blocker side and high. Puts the Pens on top 3-0. And a beauty of a goal as Houghton, Dunn, and Sargo comes out. Now, Braden, my understanding is that your dad has completely failed you in the ODR capacity. You know, my kids have been skating for almost a full month now. Is there anything that you'd want your father to know about his lack of ODR ability?
I wish I could be skating, but I can't.
Oh my, it's heartbreaking to hear.
It is.
This kid, he just wants to skate that. It's a 3-on-2 going the other way. Sargo plays it over to Houghton with a tip on net. Great save. What a save. Whoop, I hit goal, but it wasn't a goal. It should have been a goal. And with 3:09, the Pens find themselves up 3-0. That was Do It from DeSimone and Pearsall on the third goal. What a pleasure to have been joined by one of the finest from the Pens 2011, Braden Pearsall. I thought he had some good insights. He gave his brother credit for being a physical player.
Yeah.
That might go over well in the household tonight. Now, he did think that Tyler didn't get low enough on the faceoff. Frustrating to see in here. Something maybe he can work on at home.
I'm sure they'll talk all about it at home.
Most importantly, I was really digging for gold as to who was to blame about your ODR issues, and he didn't really want to seem to get involved. It sounds like it might have been a touchy issue at the household, so I'll let that one be, but
Yeah, you know it was.
yeah, well, it sounds like I know more details than Braden was willing to let on. Puck played around the board by Metz. Dunn's going to be the first one there in the defensive zone. The Pens have consistently worn down Indiana Elite. I think the goaltending has really been the equalizer here, and equalizer in the sense of keeping it just a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, shots on goal 23-8 in favor of the Penguins.
I would think there's probably been about 2 or 3 good scoring chances for Indiana.
Well, they had their 5-on-3, and they got some good pressure there.
There was that one that was sitting behind Davis at one point.
Yep.
That's no icing, so the big rig's just going to hammer at it. He's below the goal line. Now Metz all alone at the blue line. Sargo covering for the big rig. He's walking the blue line, gets it down to Dunn on the half wall. Up to the big rig. His shot, wow, it's just such an easy flick of the wrist.
Yeah, he's a big, strong Young man there. Now they're going to blow the whistle. Sargo gets into it in front of the net.
Now that's more of a football terms. It's a flick of the wrist, a quarterback that can throw the ball so easily.
Yeah. Is that how you were when you
I
were
was,
playing?
I was looking at you and I was like, why did I just say that? Because that was never me, but it is a football term. But I feel the same way watching the big rig shoot from the blue line.
Yeah, effortless.
Oleg to win the faceoff forward. He tried to get to Reeling. Now he does. Reeling shoots point blank and a save.
Reeling scoring a goal, or I'm sorry, Olek scoring a goal like that in the last game against Shaha before the break.
Oleg out to Reeling in front of the net. Gallant, Roos, puck. 2 good saves there. Puck comes out to Tangleman at the red line. He keeps it in for Gallant. Gallant now over to Reeling. Reeling couldn't handle off his skates. Now he's going to skate it. Gets it over to Gallant. Loose puck for Reeling. Chips it over to Oleg. Oleg centering just out of reach of Gallant. Davis plays it out in front. Musklow's there with his his body.
Great play by Leaf.
Musklow and Davis. Danger. Oh, Oleg just toe dragged Riker. Got it over to Gallant. Backhand rebound. Still loose. Reeling turns and shoots into the center mass of the goalie.
That puck was kind of just clinging to the Penguins forward Olek there as it was making moves around his own teammates and the defenders for Indiana. So great scoring chance there. And I would say, Ben, there's not one line in particular that has stood out. They've all stood out. They've all had great possession. And sure, we're going to be opening the Hostess Snowballs now.
This would be something I would never in a million years want to eat.
And I've never had one, which is shocking.
That's what makes it even more appealing. We're getting ousted here by a Huddle product here. That puck just out of Veneziano's reach. Davis coming way out to play it. Nice pass. Davis is going to ice it.
That's going to be nice. Yeah. Boy, there's a lot of coconut on this, huh?
It is, yes.
Are you writing on there? Yeah.
56 seconds left in the period.
We're trading some notes here. By the way, I noticed I have a snowball and you did not eat one.
Yeah, well, I saw you take a bite of it. It looks terrible. Might have been one of the worst $2 purchases at a get-go ever. Veneziano now bangs this one up the boards. He plays his man. Now Edwards gives chase into the near corner. They try to reverse hit it. Riley says no, so he just throws his man into the boards. That was what we like to call a failed reverse hit. Riley Edwards just overpowering his, I guess you'd call him the offender who was trying to give a reverse hit. Didn't work out. Now DeSimone with a nice forecheck. Comes away with a steal. Rifles one through traffic but out of the zone. Veneziano's stick there. Slides it over to Edwards. Finds Pearsall with a nice touch on that pass. Pearsall with some speed. Through traffic. Just gets it knocked away. DeSimone knifes in for a steal. Now he gets it back, hands it over to Pearsall. 7 seconds left. He makes a man miss. Going hard to the net. Circling. 3 seconds. Does he know how much time he does? He gets it to Veneziano. Shoots and scores at the buzzer. I think they're saying Edwards tipped it. Pearsall to Veneziano to Edwards.
Wow.
At the buzzer. I didn't mean to question if Tyler knew how much time was left, but he pinwheeled back with 4 seconds. Found Veneziano, who had moved down to the top of the circle. Shot deflected into Edwards, who took our theory.
Yep.
Not a lot of time left. Go hard to the net.
Yeah, he did it. He did it. Boy, they're circling around. It goes up top. Pearsall to Veneziano, and then it's Edwards with the deflection.
It was a clear deflection.
Let's see if Marcy gets it right. Oh, she didn't announce it. Wow. Okay. Through 2 periods of play. Penguins up on the shot clock 28-11. Let's go through some of the score sheet items here so far today. Penguins with 2 penalties, one from Anthony Sargo, one from Aiden Mowry. We have goal scorers. Gallant, Imler, DeWitt, Edwards. And on the score sheet with assists, we have Reeling, DeSimone with 2, Pearsall with 2, Veneziano with 1, and Olek with 1. Those are your point leaders here today. And the Penguins going to hope to finish this period strong. As Ben is now going to a Kiwi Pineapple Rapid Hydration Oh, it's an enhanced electrolyte beverage.
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you for this. Did you pour yourself some?
Of course I did.
Okay. Here you go. Cheers.
Cheers, sir. It smells delicious.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Yeah, that's good. That's better than Gatorade.
And I'll tell you what.
Oh, only 4 grams of sugar for the entire bottle. That's something. As compared to the Snowball, I can't even imagine how much sugar is in that. 11 grams of fat.
42 grams of sugar. Is that a lot? He's laughing. I guess it is.
In one Snowball.
Okay. So
They come in back of 2.
the Penguins here going to start the period with Tommy Hunton, Sargo, Jack Dunn. Metz and Mowry on the back end.
How do you like Edwards getting down low with less than 5 seconds? Just makes sense. Like we've always said, they can't get a goal full ice. You might as well rush the net.
That's it.
Smart player. Love it. Davis. I'll tell you, behind the net play has really scared me today.
Yep.
The big rig bodying his man, shot just wide of the net. Metz takes his man to the ice. Now that the big rig has it, chips it off the boards for Metz. Up the ice to Sargo. What a, I mean, that was done.
You kidding me?
Blind backhand pass only works every once in a while, but that was a beauty. Gets the puck to Houghton in the near corner. Slides it out just out of reach of Sargo. Now the big rig has it. Slides it over to Metz. Metz throws it down the boards to Dunn. Back up to Metz. Houghton now makes a man miss. Glove on the ice. Sargo's there.
Boy, so
Dancing.
patient.
Yeah. Backhand. Another blind backhand pass. Oh, Metz takes a hit at the blue line. Keeps it in, though.
Indiana player appears to have lost a glove and is playing gloveless.
I noticed that. Now, I saw a player in
With a puck
Alabama
carrier.
the other night, or I think it was Georgia. Shot by the big rig. Save. Play without a helmet.
Now, that's not so good.
On it, and he was involved in the tackle. It was a beautiful play.
That's a dangerous place to be, to say the very least. But I think generally in youth hockey, they blow the play dead if somebody loses a helmet, which is smart.
I think if you're 6'3", 320, nothing really scares you.
Yep, that's right.
Can you imagine that size?
Speaking of 6'3", we have Rocco Olek out there on the ice right now, flanked. No, he's flanking DeWitt, also joined by Riker Reeling. So, well, I would. A lot of size on this team. You got Leaf Musclot. What do you think he is? 6'1"?
Can't tell. He looks bigger than I remember him.
6'2"? Grew over the break. Penguins got some big bodies here.
Oleg to Tanglin. Tanglin shot, big rebound. Oleg's there on the far boards. Leaf to DeWitt. DeWitt shot just into the corner. He's going to be first man there.
Nice
He
hit.
throws a big hit, but it gets out of the zone. Puck coming in there. Shot blocked down by Musklow. Now a centering pass, bouncing puck, still loose. Comes up to the point. DeWitt gives chase. Now Tanglin's there. Shot pad, save into the corner. Puck comes out. DeWitt to Reeling. Back to DeWitt. He's going to throw it into the far corner. Talk about a lack of hitting today. It's unexplainable some decisions being made right now.
Yep.
Shot blocked down by Musklow.
We'll say if you want to get on the Commodores 3 stars of the game, throwing your weight around is a way to do it.
Sure,
And I would say the 3 stars is pretty up for grabs right now.
no doubt.
Obviously, you see what's happening in the Penguins' net. We'll keep an eye on that. But other than that, yeah, just some very strong performances across the board. And the Penguins are going to have a defensive zone faceoff, leading in the shot clock 30-14. Now Ben's enjoying some hot cocoa and marshmallow popcorn. Which I'm not a big popcorn guy, Ben, but this is good. Oh boy. There we go.
Pearsall creating his own breakaway. He gets taken down. It's going to be a penalty shot. Doesn't matter. He scores.
All right.
Tyler Pearsall with a goal and 2 assists. That was going to be, I think that should have been a penalty shot if it didn't go.
I think it was going to be. But yeah, we're going to We're going to rewind the play here.
It was a great play in the defensive. Jones just beating his man at the blue line and then out skating everyone to the net.
Pearsall looks like unassisted. All right, the Penguins now up 5-0, and this is where you hope to see, you know, that back-breaking goal, where maybe you start to put up points and numbers.
The floodgates open.
There you go. That's worded a little better than me.
Never have. Puck play deep in the zone. Gallant gives chase. Rimmed back around the other way. DeSimone's there. Now that was a strong take by Pearsall because he really just powered over the goalie. We'll have to see that. Didn't get too cute with it.
No.
Didn't try to do too much stick handling, head faking.
Simple hockey is generally the best hockey. By the way, did you see that goal by the Penguins' Justin Brazeau the other night? Of course, kind of similar to that play. A beautiful lead pass and kind of went in and dove on the back. It was a beautiful shot. So I forgot you're a Rangers fan, so you must have been happy last night as the Rangers won the Midwinter Classic.
Beautiful game last night. Sounds like they might have given somebody an assist there. Is that right? Did Marcy give somebody an assist on Towers' goal?
I couldn't hear her clearly.
She said number 13. Definitely wasn't an assist because he stole the puck, but you know, if we're going to be generous with points, let's do it.
Yeah, I think number 6 touched it.
Yeah, I feel like I was part of that because it was a pretty good announcing. DeSimone the other way. Through a little bit of traffic. Now Pearsall swoops in. He's been all over the ice today. He's got to be up there in Commodore's 3 stars of the game.
Nope.
I think if he gets another goal, we're going to be looking at number. Whoa, he goes for the big.
Boy, that was almost a knee.
Hip check. He went for the old ass check.
Are you allowed to curse on the air? All right.
Dunn plays it up to Sargo. I guess.
Nice pass by DeSimone, looking for his 3rd assist of the day. Been choking on some popcorn here, folks. Sorry about the audio. Oh, Imler was looking for one back door.
He was sitting there, good position. Yep. The big rig now chips one over to Sargo. Sargo shot right into the legs of a defenseman. Maury's there now, pinching on the boards. By the way, I've zoomed in twice now, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, we like it, Ben.
I hope the fans at home are appreciative.
I know that they are appreciative. Tango back to get the puck in his own zone now.
Whoa, look at that sauce.
Jeez.
6 feet high.
Oh, nice big physical play by Tanglin.
Like you heard it. You heard it first. Maybe you saw it first. I said that backwards. Dunn the other way with some speed. I think the best food I've had today has been this Honeycrisp apple.
Oh, boy. Take it down. The Penguins are going to head to the power play. Jack Dunn, the big, strong.
John Dunn. Jack Dunn. I'm sorry.
That's Jack.
That is Jack.
I haven't seen John Dunn this weekend. Hopefully he's watching. Boy, what a great job he did on the play-by-play when he was filling in for you, right?
I'd rather not say I'm embarrassed. It was so good. He made it look so easy, effortless.
He did make it look effortless. He did.
There's a skill level with guys from New Jersey that can just talk. That's what they do.
Wow.
Jealous. I am from New Jersey, but I'm not. I moved out. I moved down south early.
Yeah, you don't.
No, I don't
you
have
get
that.
to claim that. No.
Well, of course I do, but and I should. Both sides of the family, hardcore New Jersey. Veneziano now at the point. He's out there with Oleg, Reeling, Gallant, and Houghton. 5-on-4 here. Oleg, long shot off the backside of Reeling.
All right. Puck's going to go all the way down. Davis sets the stage here. It's going to be Veneziano who carries it up the ice.
Veneziano to Houghton. Now gets it to Gallant. Also tried to hit Reeling with the puck. Sometimes you can get the feeling that your teammates don't want you on the ice. Now Oleg has it behind the goal line. Gets it over to Houghton. Houghton plays it down to Reeling. Reeling tries to slide it over to Gallant, just out of his reach, but Oleg does a nice job keeping it in. Veneziano fakes a pass, gets it over to Oleg at the bottom of the goal line. Now he's circling, gets it over to Houghton, who kicks it off the boards and out.
There we go. Penguins going to get a...
Oh, Davis missed that one. It's going to be a little race there. Veneziano wins it. Now Dewitt swoops back in the zone to pick up the loose puck. He's going to skate it up to Houghton. Gets it to the red line, circling back. There's been about 20 seconds of kill here. Now Dunn's going to get it into the zone for us. He pulls up, smartly plays it over to Sargo. Sargo in. Sargo shoots, and it scored. That had to go.
Yeah, it did. That
I think on the second ricochet it went.
Yeah, that one went barely across the line there as it was just squeaked across. It was a squeaker.
Okay. A power play goal is what it was.
That's it. That was Houghton to Dunn to Sargo. And that's going to be a Sargo goal off the post. He gets the English. Gets a little English off the puck.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Just had a little bit of a spin momentum, enough to get across the line there. Penguins up 6-0 now, taking a commanding lead. 9:45 to go in the third.
This could be a good time for us to really start sampling more of the drinks because we got a lot out here. We got a prebiotic soda. We got Starbucks pink drink.
I've had my eye on that.
We got a Fruity Pebbles Liquid Death. A Waterloo Banana Berry Bliss. And a Recess Peach Ginger Mood. Interesting. The big rig hard to the net. Puck was loose.
What are they calling?
I thought he froze it.
They're going to say...
He did not.
Yeah, the net, I think he thought the goalie had it. He did not. The ref... You're going to have the Twinkie, which expires in 1 week. You know, I'm a Twinkie guy, but I'm kind of close.
You don't... These are generally about 5 years expiration.
So you got that 4 years and 11 months ago?
I bought this today with you in mind.
Okay.
You might want to consider not going to that get-go on Peters Road. Here, I'm not having a whole one. You can have the other half here. Oh, no good. Disappointing quarter of a bite.
Agree to disagree. Well, it looked like Dunn could have taken a penalty there, but gets away with that.
That's going to go straight in the trash. That was atrocious. Now, I've seen fried Oreos and fried Twinkies at carnivals and fairs. Have you ever had a fried Twinkie?
Nope.
Are you intrigued by the concept?
Of course.
I think you can fry anything, but I wouldn't necessarily want a fried Twinkie or Oreo. Just wouldn't be on my radar.
Been an underrated game here so far today from Tanglin. Just been so solid. So many plays where he's kind of surfed across the ice, angling the puck carrier, just in control back there. By the way, a special thanks to the Tanglin family. For the holidays, they gave the managers of the Pittsburgh Penguins 16U team some gifts, including a giant tub of Canadian peanut butter. Can you believe that? A giant tub of Canadian peanut butter.
Sounds delightful.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know I'm a peanut butter guy.
As am I. To say I'm jealous would be an understatement.
Oh boy, Red Edwards. Checked hard on the bench.
Veneziano with some nifty stick handling. Pearsall winding up his second shot, and he scores! There it is! The first star of the game, just rising to the top with his second goal and second assist.
Okay.
Oh, that was a goal and a half right there. That was a beauty. A lot of patience. Nobody approached him. He just kept skating in, wind up a shot. That had to have been practiced in the basement. What a shot.
Looks like it's, I'm trying to see who got the assist. It looks like DeSimone caused it. It's going to be Pearsall from Veneziano and DeSimone. DeSimone. All right.
Hey, now.
All right. I'm keeping
Something's
my eyes on all these guys here, Ben. Penguins now.
I will veto if I feel I have to today.
Yeah, well,
I will do it.
As luck would have it, it's the Commodores' 3 stars of the game, not the Commodores and Ben's 3 stars of the game.
Reeling out to Veneziano. Veneziano's shot blocked down by a stick. I think Ethan Davis got an assist. Did I hear that?
That's absolutely. By the way, Davis having himself a game, but he did not assist on that goal.
Wow. That's not what Marcy just said. I think realistically it only matters what Marcy says.
That's true. Not the instat.
You
not
think
what
any
we
other
say.
parents are going back and watching the YouTube like we are on the replay right here? No one else is doing it. If Marcy says it, it's true. Newton up to Veneziano. Puck's loose. Now comes back. Reeling's there for a moment. Now comes to Edwards. Edwards slides it all the way cross ice to Houghton.
There's that backhand toe drag you know he likes.
You like it.
Oh, I do like it. I don't like it. I love it.
All right, that was an obvious one. And you're better than that. You're better than obvious ones. Ooh. Big elbow there by the big rig.
I think he got the elbow. He kept it in. I think he was good there. I think that was just
Reeling to Gallant.
a great hit by the big rig.
Gallant with that powerful shot off the stick of the goaltender. To give up 7 goals and to be playing this well, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Reeling with a forecheck finally at some point today. I thought it was going to happen.
All right.
The big rig steps up, bouncing puck over his stick. Reeling coming away with the steal there. Now he slides a backhand over to Houghton. Houghton gets it over to Sargo. Sargo in the zone. Shot, rebound.
Oh, here we go. Looking for the breakaway.
And they got it. But Metz, Lemieux on the breakaway. Say it isn't so. Metz gets back there, shoves him down. Just Metz deceivingly strong.
Lemieux's got his name on the building here. Looking for some
Positive vibes, perhaps?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
You got family in the area, maybe? Is it a common name?
I think in, like, Montreal it is.
Not in Pittsburgh, it's not.
Or in Indiana, perhaps.
What makes you think he's from Indiana?
Well, he plays for the Indiana Elite. I think it's
That's a start.
An educated guess. Oh, boy. I'm going to say that's a delayed offside.
I'll take it.
I didn't see it that way, but
Really?
I thought the Penguins brought it back into their own zone.
Dunn hard the other way, puts it on his backhand, circling behind the net. Puck coming all the way through. Now there's Musklo down low below the goal line. Makes the referee miss as he swims around the puck over to Olick. Throws it back to Sargo. Sargo's shot blocked down into the corner.
By the way, Tyler made a prediction. He predicted that Leaf gets his first in a Penguins uniform this weekend.
Why do I feel like Leaf scored already?
I don't think so. Been playing outstanding, by the way. You don't need a score to play great. So
Fair enough.
all right, that faceoff's going to come down into the offensive zone. 4:33 to go here in the third period. Stick around after the game for the Commodores' 3 stars of the game. Certainly have some names that are starting to emerge, and but still a lot of hockey left here to be played.
You feel that way? It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Doesn't
Yeah.
feel like a lot at all.
Depending on these shift lengths, that could be 1 or 2 shifts.
That's not 2, I'll tell you that much. If you think you're getting 2 shifts this last 4:30, I think you're out of your mind.
No, I mean total. Total shifts.
Total for the team. Okay, now that's more in line with expectations. Shut up, bouncing puck and let's say, I want to see a hat trick right here. Who's wearing a hat up here? No one, unfortunately. I always have a hat just at the ready. I wouldn't really throw a nice hat for Tyler. If it was like a nice Knicks hat, probably wouldn't do it. But if I had like just a Bass Pro Shop hat, that would toss.
I think
for
in
it.
a 7-0 game, we don't over-celebrate.
Oh, I would do it just to make you feel uncomfortable. I'll take that guy's hat off right next to us.
That would make me uncomfortable.
That would be
Yeah, for
uncomfortable
sure.
for everyone. Imler in front of the net. Fan on the shot, but Veneziano's there with a powerful shot that gets blocked into the corner. Dewitt's now circling. Plays it over to Veneziano. His shot tipped on net by Pearsall. That was an attractive play.
Yeah, he's trying to deflect that up. Looked like he was trying to go through his legs on the deflection. Now 3:37 to go. Penguins are going to send out Tommy Houghton, DeSimone, and Gallant.
Now I brought this bar right here, a Duplo bar.
Yeah, that's good. That was from the Houghton family, right?
Oh, that was it. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's how we got it.
Okay.
It's a holiday gift.
And a happy holidays to them as well. Although they're here. They're not watching.
Well, they might go back and watch.
Rewatch the last 3:30? I don't think so. Although Tommy is on the ice.
Yeah, he is.
And he had a poke check there. Edwards comes away with a steal. Quick hands by DeSimone. Gets it out to Gallant with some speed the other way. Gallant, look at that burst right there.
All right.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to as many beverages, but we still have tomorrow.
Yeah. Still got
So I don't think we need to lose the freshness of the recess or the prebiotic. But if you wanted to open this, the
No, I
Starbucks.
wanna save
No,
that.
you want to save the Starbucks drink. Okay. A lot of sugar in that one as well. Are you a coffee guy?
Yeah, I am.
Really? Never had a cup of coffee.
Really?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I should try one on air.
You're first.
Would that be something? Would that be broadcast worthy?
I think it might. Penguins are going to have this one go all the way down. Oh, the icing waved off as the big rig gets to it.
Too fast.
Boy, is he good on those edges. Do you see him go heel to heel there? Now here he comes.
Just beating everyone down ice. Slides it through to DeSimone,
nice
but broken up. 2:15 and counting. My neighbor is trying to get on the ODR. I can only resurface the ice so much.
Mike Myoma. That'd be something if that was his actual last name.
When you first meet your neighbors and you don't know their last name, you just put the street name. Is that what you do?
No.
Well, your neighbors, I mean, that's a first and last name basis for sure. Maybe just a stage name, not sure. Oleg's there, now he's spinning, shot, big pad, save just out of Reeling's reach.
Oh,
Sargo tips it just wide of the net. 1:40 left in the ball game. Puck comes out to the far boards there. The Pens are going to have to touch up. Gets it thrown right back in by Metz. Reeling sticks this one down, allows Sargo to get it to Oleg. His shot just wide of the net. Nice forecheck there by Sargo. Leaves it for Oleg. Oleg dangling through traffic. Now he's just going to try to throw it on net. His body was on top of that puck.
Oh, boy. Oleg getting away with a hook there.
Now Reeling has it. Reeling gets it to Sargo. Sargo looking,
1 minute remaining in the third.
circling.
1 minute.
Gets it down to the big rig who has switched spots with him. Look at the big rig.
Just wheeling.
Throwing the wheels and the brakes. Rebound in front of the net and out.
That's going to go all the way down for an ice.
Whoops.
All right, 47 seconds to go here in the game. Penguins up 7-0. Commodores 3 stars of the game have been settled upon, Ben.
Oh, my goodness, that isn't
unless
so.
something changes here in the last 47 seconds, which could happen. It's going to be.
How could you say you've chosen your stars of the game with another shift? That's off-putting.
Yeah, well, I
What if
haven't.
Pearsall scores a hattie here? I mean, this is unnecessary comment, and if anything, I think it devalues your 3 stars of the game. Do it now. Backhands one to Dunn, who leaves it for Musgrove. Musgrove's shot!
Oh!
He's playing it to Tanglin, who's sitting on the back doorstep. That would have been something had Tanglin tipped one in. That could have changed your vibes on where Tango fell in the top 3 of the game.
I've been happy with him today.
You know that. I know that. Why did I say you know that? Backhand pass from Pearsall to Dunn, who shoots and scores his 5th point of the game as Dunn puts it 8-0 Pens.
All right, what a shot there by Dunn. Holy cannoli. It was Dunn on the forecheck, creating that. It's going to be Tanglin. Okay. That one's going to be done from Pearsall and Tanglin. All right. And that's going to be it, folks. They're going to run the clock out. The Penguins are going to be a victorious 8. Yeah, it's 8-0.
A shutout.
That's it.
Can we talk about it? I resisted talking about the shutout.
I know
the
you
entire
didn't.
Game. How great was that? I've grown and matured as a broadcaster.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. All right. Well, shall we?
Well, please, because I'm antsy to say the least right now.
Okay,
this is something special. In fact, I think, well, you know what? First off, let's get Braden Pearsall back on the horn here real quick. He's got to go to a game. Okay, fair enough. He likes to get ready for his game 3 hours in advance.
All right.
Fair enough. Here, let's hear it.
Commodores 3 stars of the games. Number 3 star of the game for the Pittsburgh Penguins defenseman. Number 34, Riley Edwards with a goal. boy, he helped kill off that 5-on-3 power play. He was just so solid, controlling the game from the back end. Just a great game from Riley Edwards. Penguins' second star of the game with 3 assists on the score sheet and just a general presence each and every time he's on the ice. Number 21, Dominic DeSimone. Really liked his game today. And again, it's not just the assist, it's the overall impact, which I'm a big fan of. And finally, the Penguins' first star of the game, the netminder, number 29, Ethan Davis, pitching a shutout. And boy, just lights out, especially early in the game, Ben, when the score was close. Made some big saves, keeping the Penguins from having to play in a tighter game than it needed to be. So those are your 3 stars. I'd give a few honorable mentions, Ben. I love Tanglin's game. I thought Pearsall played well. I was really happy with Imler's game, but those are my 3 stars, and that's my final answer.
I think you devalue yourself and what you're doing here. When you can't bring an authenticity to your analysis and it's upsetting, then you know what? The lack of integrity is what it is.
Well, I appreciate your opinion and your thoughts there, but that's a wrap from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, folks. We'll see you tomorrow as the Penguins play their second game of the weekend against this same Indiana Elite team at 12 p.m. We'll see you then.